What's up guys, it's Ben here bringing you the preview for the Malaysian Grand Prix. This is round 2 of the Formula 1 season in 2013. As you saw last weekend, Kimi Raikkonen took out the win, who just came out of nowhere and just absolutely smashed it. That's really thrown a surprise into this season, so I'm hoping it's another 2012 season where we have a various amount of winners, and you know it's very unpredictable right from the start to finish. So hopefully we don't see another Vettel domination, but yeah, I'm not going to get into that. Let's have a look at the championship standings after round 1. As you can see, it's just where they finished from Melbourne. So at the top we have Kimi Raikkonen, Fernando Alonso, Sebastian Vettel, Felipe Massa, Lewis Hamilton, Mark Webber, Adrian Sutil, Paul di Resta, Jenson Button and Romain Grosjean rounding out the top 10. Yeah, there's a few surprises in there. Ferrari looking strong. From memory, I believe that they are at the top of the constructors' standings. Speaking of the constructors, let's just have a quick look at the standings there. Yeah, we have Ferrari at the top on 30 points, Lotus Renault in second, Red Bull Renault in third, fourth is Mercedes, fifth is Force India, and then we have McLaren Mercedes in sixth, with the remaining teams not scoring a point so far this season. But looking ahead to Malaysia, it is round 2 of the championship. Malaysia is a very high-speed circuit. A lot of the lap is spent at full throttle. Well, yeah, I suppose compared to Melbourne. It's a very humid track. There's not going to be any tyre graining like we saw at Melbourne. There's actually going to be proper tyre degradation, like the front tyres and the rear tyres will go off very quickly once they go past their optimal working window. Yeah, if it's not going to be very hot, then there's going to be raining, and when I say raining, it's going to be pouring, so that could throw a lot of drivers in the top 10. You might see the McLarens up there. I think that'll be their only saving grace, because Malaysia is a track that highlights good cars, like the Red Bull, for example. The Red Bull is going to be very strong here. The high downforce track, I suppose, with all those high speed corners requiring a lot of downforce, so look out for Red Bull to be a lot quicker this race. Their race pace should be a lot better too, and I'll be interested to see how the Lotus handles this sort of track with this style of tyre degradation, because we know they're good when it comes to tyre graining, but are they good when it comes to when the rear tyres are loaded and when the front tyres go off as well? So yeah, it'll be very interesting. I think they'll still be up there, but I think the Red Bulls in these harder conditions will be a lot better too, so look out for them. Ferrari, they'll be there or thereabouts. I'm not too sure if they'll be able to challenge for the win, but if they can just get another consistent double top 5 out of this race, then they'll still be looking good for the constructors. But yeah, other teams like McLaren, I don't think they'll be anywhere near the pace, unfortunately, because this track requires, a well set up car. It has to be dialed in, has to have good balance, and unfortunately McLaren, they're in a very bad place at the moment, so they've got to sort that out. It'll take them a few races to sort that out. It probably won't be until you see them back in Europe when they'll start to perform again. But anyway, here's my top 10 for the race this weekend. Rounding out the top 3, I have Sebastian Vettel to take out the win, Mark Webber completing at Red Bull 1-2, Kimi Raikkonen in third, Fernando Alonso in fourth. In fifth I have Nico Rosberg, sixth I have Felipe Massa, Lewis Hamilton in seventh, Romain Grosjean in eighth, Adrian Sutil in ninth, and Nico Hulkenberg to round out the top 10. And hopefully he can get an actual race start this weekend, because it was a bit disappointing seeing him not being able to start last weekend with his fuel issue. But yeah, I have Vettel snatching pole once again. I think the Red Bull will be mighty quick in qualifying and the race, so unfortunately it's going to be another Red Bull fest this weekend. That doesn't mean the race is going to be boring by any means. I think Malaysia throws up some really good racing here, so I'm very much looking forward to it. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. All I have to say is enjoy the race this weekend, and yeah, hopefully it's a good one. So without further ado, guys, I'll let you guys go, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.